Okay, I'm 39. We're just plugging along, guys. It's the, this is all the same thing, just on this one we're going to have to find x and then plug it back in. So 9 times the length all the way across, which would be 9 plus 2x minus 7 equals 7 times 7 plus 11, which is 18. I'm going to combine like terms here. 9 times 2 plus 2x equals, let's do 7 times 18. That's 126. I'm going to distribute my 9 in again. 18 plus 18x equals 126. Let's get rid of our 18 on both sides. I get 18x equals 108. Is that divisible by 18? Oh, it is. Cool. 18x, divide that by 18 equals 108 divided by 18. And x equals 6. But that's not what it was asking for. It asked for the length CD. Now I have to plug x equals 6 in there to my 2x minus 7. So the length CD equals 2x minus 7. And so CD equals 12 minus 7. CD equals 5. Cool. You guys, this is the longest review and you're trucking it. I'm so proud of you. So good. Alright, one more. 6 squared equals x minus 7 times all the way across, which is x minus 7 plus 5. And then that's 36 equals x minus 7, x minus 2. Ooh. Alright, I'm seeing a quadratic coming up here. I'm going to FOIL this out and multiply those two binomials together. 36 equals, okay, x squared, because I'm FOILing. X squared minus 2x minus 7x plus 14. I'm going to subtract 36 from both sides. I get 0 equals x squared minus 9x minus 36 minus 14. That's 22. I think, right? Yeah, okay. And then now I need to, let's see here. I want to try and factor this. 0 equals x. Alright. If I do my x box here, negative 22 times x squared is negative 22x squared. My middle term is negative 9. Now, negative 9x. Two numbers that multiply to a negative 22. Okay, I'm thinking negative 11 and a positive 2, right? Let's get an x on both of those. And yeah, they do combine to negative 9. I could know the shortcut to just plug those into the upper binomials up here right now. The negative 11 and the positive 2. Let's say I didn't know that shortcut. I could still plug in my first term and my last term and what I just got here. And it would still be so great. Oh, not negative 22. This right here needs to be It's really hard to write on this sometimes. Okay, take my negative 11 out, x out, x out. Okay, there we go. So those are our two binomials that should equal 0. So either 0 equals x minus 11 or 0 equals x plus 2. Well, for that one, that means negative 2 equals x. Our lengths aren't negative. If I add 11 here, that means x equals 11. Let's check which one makes sense. We have x minus 7 for our length, so that means our answer cannot be negative 2 for our x. The x would have to be 11. If I plug that in, the entire length from u to v, u to w, my bad, is x minus 7 plus 5. That's 11 minus 7 plus 5. 11 minus 7 is 4, plus 5 is 9. Wow, we really did it. That one was like, that, they made us work for our money on that one. Alright, on number 41, we have equations for circles. Just remember to flip the signs. So on this one, my x term for the center is negative 2. And the x term for the y term is going to be a positive 7. And then your radius is just going to be the square root of that number on the other side, and that's 4. And then for this one, just my center would be 0, 0, because there would be no term in there being squared with my x and my y. The 121 means my radius is 11, but it asks for my diameter, so that's going to be 22 on that one. On number 43, using the given information, write the equation of the circle. Okay. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals my radius squared. And remember, hk is the center. So that means my h for this guy is negative 3, and my k is 4. So when I plug that in to make my equation, x minus negative 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals r squared. Negative negative 3, that's going to get me x plus 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 49. I forgot to plug 7 in for my r. Alright, and that's the equation for that circle. And then on 44, the diameter is 20. So that means my radius is 10. And my center, x minus negative 9 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals my radius squared. That's x plus 9 squared plus my y squared. Y minus 0 is just y, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then equals 100. And that is the equation for the circle on 44. Alright, and oops. On 45, same thing. If my diameter is 9, my radius is 4.5. X minus negative 7 is a 7. Y minus a negative 1 is a positive 1. Equals 4.5 squared. Okay, 4.5 squared is 20.25. X plus 7 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals And you guys, it is not a coincidence that this looks like the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. It gets super crazy and super awesome and super nuts when you get into trig and you figure out about triangles and circles, and it's like so great. So keep doing your math because it actually gets really cool, in my opinion. But also, I majored in math, so who knows? Who knows? Alright, 12 and 5, we got x minus 12 squared. And we have our y minus 5 squared. If our radius is 89, or square root of 89, the square root of 89 squared is just 89. So, equals 89. Alright, and then number 47, we have a circumference. If you need a circumference, just use pi d. So if pi times your diameter is equal to 12 pi, get that pi out of both sides. Oh, my diameter is 12, people. So my radius is 6. Huzzah! So my equation is x minus my x squared plus y minus a negative 2 is plus equals 6 squared, which is 36. The center is 0, 10. The area, pi r squared, sounds like area to me. Pi r squared sounds like the area to me. If I need a circumference, I just use pi d. R squared equals 225. If I remember correctly, the square root of 225 is 15. The radius is 15. So, we have x minus 0 squared plus y minus 10 squared equals, what did we say? 15? Yep. Okay. 15 squared. And so x minus 0 is just x plus y minus 10 squared equals 225. And 49, the center is negative 4 and 7. The point is, okay, I'm going to pause this so that we can do these last two on a fresh video.